See, expectations are crazy. We have these easy expectations, and then we even carry these easy expectations of life into our marriages. Guys, follow me on this one. More than likely, if you're like the typical guy, you grew up thinking about your future wife as this sugar and spice and everything nice. This cute little princess, and she's always vulnerable around you, and she says sweet things, and she always needs you to protect her and all that. And you're thinking that. And ladies, you probably grew up thinking of some Prince Charming, some Rico Suave dude that always says the right thing, and he never hurts your feelings. He's always there to protect you, and he always does the right thing. But then whenever we carry these false expectations into marriage, when it collides with reality, guys, when we get married, we're thinking, holy cow, how can such criticism and nagging come out of such beautiful little lips? How can this sweet little princess talk to me like this? And ladies, you're probably thinking, I didn't marry Prince Charming, I married Prince Chump, okay? Because he's a chump, and you come to realize he says stupid things at times, and he does hurt your feelings, and he smells bad at times because he's a guy. And these false expectations just collide in reality. And in that moment, we start to think, there's something wrong with my marriage. When in reality, there's not anything wrong with our marriages. It's that there's something wrong with our expectations of our marriages. James 3:2 says that we all stumble in many ways. We all stumble in many ways. All of us, not some of us, not most of us, not half of us. And we stumble in many ways, not some ways, not a little bit of ways, not half of our ways, but we all stumble in many ways. So picture this. This is reality of marriage. You've got one person who stumbles in many ways. They marry another person who stumbles in many ways. And they have occasional sex, and they have babies who grow up in a house, and all these kids stumble in many ways. So what's that house look like in reality? It's a house full of people who stumble in many ways. But you see, as God was just growing this message in my heart, and the more I walk with Melissa and my marriage relationship with her, and the more I study God's Word, God has just planted these questions in my mind that I want to share with you right now. What if God never designed marriage to be easy? But rather, what if God designed marriage to be holy? See, that's a different thing, isn't it? And holiness is never an easy road to walk down. You see, the perfect marriage is when Christ is at the center of that marriage. And yes, we're going to get on each other's nerves. We're going to have conflict because nobody in this room is perfect. No marriage is perfect. But every marriage can be holy when we walk under Christ's original design for our marriage relationships.